again, welcome to the journey of maths with Sarah, a true lover of maths. We human beings are basically curious in nature. This curiosity is the reason behind all discoveries and inventions. Just memorizing will not quench our curiosity. So learn logically. Hi everyone, I am back with one more video on trigonometry, that is trigonometric ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree. Instead of writing the table and using it for solving the problems, we will find the values first. How can we find it? We will find it using the help of geometry. First of all, we will draw an equilateral triangle ABC. What is the peculiarity of equilateral triangle? All the three sides equal and all the three angles equal and each equal to 60 degree, isn't it? So I am writing 60 here, 60 here and 60 here. Okay, we know AB is equal to BC is equal to AC. Since it is an equilateral triangle, I am going to name it as A. Let it be A. Okay. Now I am going to draw a perpendicular AD from A to BC. Perpendicular AD from A to BC. All of you know, I hope all of you know the peculiarity of equilateral triangle. In an equilateral triangle, the perpendicular drawn is also the median as well as the angle bisector. Perpendicular drawn is the median as well as the angle bisector. That means AD is the median, AD is the altitude and AD is the angle bisector of A also. Okay, we will use all the three. Since AD is perpendicular to BC, this angle is equal to 90 degree. Since AD is the median, if this side is A, what is the meaning of median? Median divides the opposite sides equally. So BC is A, then BD is equal to A by 2. Okay. Now with the help of Pythagoras theorem, we are going to calculate the length of AD. Okay. That is AD is drawn perpendicular to BC using Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABD. We are going to calculate the length of AD. Pythagoras theorem states hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. So altitude square is equal to hypotenuse square minus base square. So AD can be written as root over AB square minus BD square. That is AD is equal to root over A square minus A by 2 the whole square. That is root over A square minus A square by 4. By taking LCM, we can solve it like this. Denominator becomes 4, numerator becomes 4A square minus A square, that is root 3 A square upon 4. Okay, square root of A square is A and square root of 4 is 4. So we can rewrite it as A root 3 upon 2. We got all the three sides of triangle ADB. Okay, this side is A root 3 upon 2. Since AD is the angle bisector 2, AD bisects angle A. Angle A is 60 degree. Since AD is the bisector, this angle becomes 30 degree. Okay, I hope all of you understand what I said till now. Now we are going to take trigonometric ratios with respect to angle 60 and with respect to angle 30. Now we are going to write trigonometric ratios with respect to 60. Okay, that is sine 60. With respect to 60, BD is the adjacent side and AD is the opposite side. So what is sine 60? Sine 60 is equal to AD upon AB. What is the length of AD? A root 3 upon 2. And what is the length of AB? Length of AB is equal to A. On solving this, we get the value of sine 60 as root 3 by 2. I hope you know how to solve this. So I am explaining once again. A root 3 by 2 into dividing by A means multiply with its reciprocal. It will cancel each other and sine 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. What is the value of cos 60? Cos 60 means, which ratio is called cos? Adjacent upon hypotenuse. What is the adjacent side here? Adjacent side is BD and hypotenuse is AB. So cos 60 is equal to BD upon AB. What is the length of BD? Length of BD is A by 2 upon A. That is A by 2 into 1 by A. On cancelling A and A, we get sin cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2. Next, tan 60. What is the meaning of which trigonometric ratio is called a tan? Opposite side by adjacent side. Okay. So, what is tan 60? AD upon BD. AD upon BD. What is the length of AD? A root 3 upon 2 divided by A by 2. Length of BD is A by 2. That is A root 3 upon 2 into reciprocal of A by 2, that is 2 by A. Cancelling A and A, 2 and 2, we get the value of tan 60 as root 3. Okay, I hope all of you understand how this three trigonometric ratios comes. Sin 60, value of sin 60 is root 3 by 2, cos 60 is 1 by 2, tan 60 is root 3. It is enough to learn the three ratios, the rest will be the reciprocals. Okay, now we are going to find the ratios of angle 30. Okay, trigonometric ratios of angle 30. With respect to angle 30, this is the adjacent side and this is the opposite side. With respect to angle 30, this is the adjacent side and this is the opposite side. So what is sine 30? Sine means opposite side by hypotenuse, that is BD upon AB. What is the length of BD? BD is equal to A by 2. And what is AB? AB is equal to A. So, A by 2 into divide A by 1, reciprocal of it is 1 by A. On cancelling it, we get the value of sin 30 as 1 by 2. What is cos 30? What is the meaning of cos? Cos is adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is the adjacent side here? AD is the adjacent side and hypotenuse is AB. So cos 30 is equal to AD upon AB. What is the length of AD? AD is A root 3 upon 2 upon A. A root 3 upon 2 into 1 by A. Cancelling A and A, we get the value as root 3 upon 2. Now the third trigonometric ratio, tan 30. What is the meaning of tan? Tan means opposite side by adjacent side. What is the opposite side here? BD is the opposite side and what is the adjacent side? Adjacent side is AD. So BD upon AD, A by 2 upon A root 3 upon 2, that is A by 2. Reciprocal of this is 2 upon A root 3. Cancelling A and A, 2 and 2, we get the value as 1 by root 3. Okay, value of sin 30 is 1 by 2, value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2, and value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Rest of the three ratios are the reciprocal ratios. That means cosec 30 is equal to AB upon BD. So we get the value as 2 by 1, that is equal to 2. Sec 30 is AB upon AD. So the value is 2 upon root 3. Just take the reciprocal. Tan 30, cot 30 is equal to AD upon BD. Just take the reciprocal of 1 by root 3 is root 3 upon 1. So cot 30 is equal to root 3. In this way, we can find out all the trigonometric ratios with the help of geometry. I hope all of you understand till now. Now we will draw a table of what we have learned and use it for solving problems. Okay? Draw a table like this. 30° and 60° trigonometric ratios of sin A, cos A and tan A. A is 30 in first case and in second case it is 60. Sin 30, value of sin 30 is 1 by 2, cos 30 is root 3 by 2 and tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Okay. Again, value of sin 60 is root 3 upon 2, sin cos 60 is 1 by 2 and tan 60 is root 3. It is easy to remember. There is a diagonal relationship between them also. Okay. How it is possible, that I will explain later. If we mix more concepts together, then it will be difficult for you. First, understand this much. Value of sin 30 is 1 by 2, that is also the value of cos 60. Value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2, that is also the value of sin 60. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 and tan 60 is root 3. Look at this table and try to remember the values. It is easy for you now because you have proved it, how this values comes. Okay. Now we will try to solve some questions with the help of this. Previous class we have learned the values of trigonometric ratios is a constant, or it is independent of the lengths of the sides of the triangle, which make it useful, isn't it? So these are some ratios. We will use it for solving some questions. Okay? We are trying to solve some questions with the help of this. Suppose one question is given to you like this. A diagram is given like this. This is a ladder. It is leaning against a wall. Okay. And this ladder is 90 meters away from the wall. And this angle is 60°. Then we have to calculate length of the ladder. Distance of the ladder from the wall is given. And this angle 60° is also given. We have to calculate length of the ladder. How can we do that? Okay. A triangle, in trigonometry, the ratio of the sides related to acute angle. Okay. Only one triangle is given. The ratio of sides is related to acute angle. Which trigonometric ratio relates 60 with these two sides? With respect to 60, what side is this? This is the adjacent side and this is hypotenuse. Which trigonometric ratio relates adjacent side and hypotenuse? two trigonometric ratios possible. Which are the two trigonometric ratios? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. That is exactly, that is cos. Cos and sec. Both are possible. You can take, it's up to you. I am taking cos. So we know what is cos. Cos 60 is equal to adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Isn't it? That is the meaning of the ratio cos. Cos is adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side here? 90. And what is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is the ladder, length of the ladder itself, that is AC. And we know the value of cos 60 now. What is the value of cos 60? Value of cos 60 is 1 by 2. Now on cross multiplying, we will get length of the ladder. AC shows length of the ladder. Value of cos 60 is 1 by 2. Length of AB, yeah, distance of ladder from the wall is 90 meter. Okay. We need the length of AC. Length of ladder, that means length of AC. Now cross multiplying it, we get AC is equal to 90 into 2, that is equal to 180 meter. I hope you understand what is the use of this trigonometric ratios. These trigonometric ratios are constant. We can use it to find the length of the ladder and height of the mountain, etc. We can use the values of the ratios for solving simple problems like this. Evaluate sin 30 cos 60 plus cos 30 sin 60. How can we solve this? Evaluate means find the value of this. Evaluate means find the value of this. We know the value of all these trigonometric ratios. Just substitute the values here. Okay. What is the value of sin 30? Sin 30 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into what is the value of cos 60? Cos 60 is sin 30. The value of sin 30 is the same as cos 60. Diagonally they are same. Sin 30 is the same as cos 60. That is also 1 by 2. Value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2. And value of sin 60 is also root 3 by 2. Value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2. And value of sin 60 is also root 3 by 2. First we have to multiply and then add. Hope all of you know BODMAS rule. Okay. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 4. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. 2 into 2 is 4. We can add the two ratios. Both, the base of both is 4. Just add the numerator. 1 plus 3. 4 upon 4, that is equal to 1. This is also used for solving simple problems like this. Evaluate the value means find the value. Okay. Hope all of you are clear with the concept. If you have any doubt, comment below. If you like my classes, like, share and subscribe it. Enjoy doing maths. Keep practicing. Bye till next video. Thank you.